Hey friends and family, thanks for tuning in. This week I want to talk about our bodies and how it is that our bodies are tools of communication. Specifically, how do our bodies communicate with us in these situations where we feel pain or illness or injury to the body? Because in these situations, our bodies are actually wanting to reveal messages to us about our life. And so I believe that we are more than just a physical body, that we have something within us that animates our body, and you can call that the soul, you can call that the spirit, you can call that our spiritual essence. It doesn't matter what we call it, but the truth is this spiritual nature of ourselves and our physical body are connected. And one of the ways that we heal spiritually is by paying attention to these signals and signs that manifest within the body. So I woke up on Saturday and I had massive pain. I'd caused an injury, a pinched nerve in my right hand shoulder, and it sucked. It was really, really painful. And I knew at that moment, okay, my body's sending me a message. What is the message? And some of you may be familiar with the author Louisa Hay and her book, Heal Your Body, Heal Your Life. And she gives this beautiful A to Z reference of what these body ailments are trying to communicate with us on a spiritual level. So I recognized that my body was holding on to anger, and it showed up on the back. So it was something that happened in my past, and it showed up on the right-hand side. So it had to do with the masculine. And rather than giving this a ton of thought, because we could really just mentally go into a crazy place if we tried to figure this all out mentally, I knew intuitively that I needed to heal whatever was going on. And immediately I asked life for, what do I do to heal this part of myself? And the message I received was to go to see a massage therapist. So I scheduled the appointment. I walk in the door, and man, it took guts, but I looked at the woman in the eye and I said, I am here because I have a spiritual element that is manifesting in my body. And I could tell just in talking with her that she was very open to this idea. And so she said, great, go ahead and get on the table and let's do some energy work. And she sat there with her hands and she just held my shoulders, and I could feel this intention of love coming through her as she asked me questions and as I asked questions of myself to go deeper into this experience and get messages of what I needed to do to heal my body in order to heal this part of myself. And after the healing session was done, I have to tell you, I walked in there on a scale of 10, on a pain scale of an 8. I left there on a pain scale of about a 4. So how do you explain this? Because it wasn't like she was doing a ton of massage. This was literally, she was just holding space for me to go inside intuitively and ask my body questions. So I thought this was incredibly amazing and an incredible experience. And so I go home and I asked life for a message. What was this about? And the message I received was this: I surrender into the beauty and sensuality of my body and its need for healing touch. This is love. So in that moment, when I received the message, I recognized that love can come through our fingers. In fact, I feel it right now as I'm talking. My fingertips are vibrating at such a high rate. And with intention of touching someone with love, it can open up a space of healing. And that's all we need to do, is have the intention, the prayer, the whatever it is, that as we touch this individual, we are sending love to them. And then that love is working through their body to heal on whatever level needs to be, this healing needs to take place. And it's a supernatural thing, and it's really something science can't quite explain, but it happens. And it's a beautiful space we can enter into when we accept the fact that it's okay for our body to be in pain. It's okay to have illness. It's okay to have injury, because these things are just driving us deeper to find those answers on a spiritual level. But we got to get out of our heads. We got to stop being angry at our bodies for feeling it and really just ask life, how is it that I can heal this part of myself? And I really feel Like that was the message. And when I got that message this week, I really focused on what healing touch was all about. And it doesn't have to come from a massage therapist. It can come with just the intention of wanting to send love from my own hands to my own body. And that's an incredible experience when you can feel that healing energy come through you in whatever way you want to touch your body. But our bodies need healing touch in order to feel love. And that love can be expressed through healing touch. And the coolest part of the story is after I got done with the healing session, I looked at her and I said, wow, that was amazing. I feel so much better and thank you very much. And she said, well, I just have to tell you, I wasn't supposed to come in today. I actually got a message at about 8 o'clock this morning that I was to come into work. And what it is that you worked through and your level of vulnerability and sharing your messages that were coming through you healed me. So not only is healing touch, it's love, and therefore to give love is to receive love. And that's what I experienced in that session. And I believe that love heals, and it can come through something as simple as touch. Touch of our body, touch of someone else's body, and that intention of love. So if you are experiencing any pain or illness or any of those things that are manifesting, realize that it's just an opportunity to love yourself even deeper, even more, and to offer that to others. So that's our Thursday Night Thought. I look forward to sharing our next Thursday Night Thought together. Thank you for tuning in.